I remember the first time I decided to post a YouTube video. I was so excited. I grabbed my camera, my microphone. I went out into the garden because I was going to feature a specific plant. And I started out talking about how tall the plant grew and about its leaves. Gosh, then I remembered I hadn't talked about how wide it spread or about whether it was deciduous or evergreen. Then I jumped over to the flowers. It was a disaster when it comes to content organization. I hadn't planned my content. In addition, I also introduced it poorly. Hello, my name is Bryce Lane from NC State University, and today I'm going to be talking about Amsonia hubrichtii. Folks, you've got 10 seconds to connect with your audience. Need something that they can relate to. That's where I want you to be thinking about story. So today's video tip is how we go about organizing content. I've got a simple recipe for you to think about using as you organize your content for video. First, think story. Introduce it by telling a story that's personal, that connects you with the audience and connects you with the subject matter. Then from story, move into your main point. Identify what your main point is for the video, and then 3 subpoints. Now I know some of you are thinking, I can't go 3 subpoints, I gotta go 10 subpoints. Maybe you wanna think about identifying and organizing your content into 3 separate videos with 3 separate subpoints to help keep that length from getting too long. So 1, 2, 3, what are the subpoints under the main point? And then the last thing is the conclusion. And that's where we tend to stumble and fall sometimes because we don't know how to end. So here's what I want you to think about. It'll help you, and it also will help your audience get from knowledge to application. And that is invitation. Think about inviting your audience to use the knowledge that you've given them in order to get to that next step. Invitation, call to action. So if I were talking about a plant, I might say, well, now that you know about this plant, go on down to your local garden center and ask more about it. If you see one, perhaps you'll buy it and you can put it in your own home landscape. That's what I'm thinking about that will help you finish off those videos. So now think about it. Story, main point, 1, 2, 3, and then wrap, which would be the invitation. So I'm going to give you an invitation right now. Now that you understand this, grab a piece of paper, start organizing your video accordingly, and I suspect if you employ that, your videos will improve greatly.